Wolfchase Toyota Insider, the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwell alongside Kevin Robinson, and I'll be very careful as we start the show not to move too much because I don't want to knock it off the stand here. But the runner-up trophy from the American Conference Men's Track Championships. Hope I said that correctly, but you bring home some hardware for the men, and I know it was a good weekend for you.
Yeah, we didn't really know what to expect going into this meet, being the inaugural championship, and the first time we've actually went head to head with many of the schools at all in the outdoor season. So it's a different format. It's a 3-day meet versus a 4-day meet, which is what we were used to. It's a week or a week and a half earlier than what we've done in the past. So a lot of unknowns going in. It was the first day we were, the weather postponed us for hours, and we got way behind, and things were kind of crazy and wet, which is what we've been dealing with all year anyway. So the first day was kind of a typical outdoor experience for us, and the second day we kind of got the ball rolling, and going into the third day we had a lot of opportunities on the track with a lot of guys in the finals and a lot of girls in the finals. So we set ourselves up pretty well, and then we came back with a great second day or a third day effort, and overall, the guys really stepped up, and once they started rolling, good things started happening, and it kind of snowballed, and all of a sudden everybody's going nuts, and we're right in the thick of the hunt, and 2 or 3 events out, we're 25 points in the lead, and everybody thinks we're gonna pull it out, and it's gonna be a great meet, but Houston came back with a great finish in the 200 and went 1, 2, 3, and it was a really, really exciting, intense atmosphere, and I can't say enough about the young men. They really stepped up and had a great meet.
I think you had something like, we can't mention everyone specifically, but I believe something like 16 total medalists out in that event.
Yeah, to be honest with you, that's the number I've heard. It's still kind of a blur to me. We didn't get back till early Sunday morning, and I haven't really had the opportunity to go through all the results, but I do know that we had a lot of people step up, and a lot of people did a great job and competed with a lot of composure and put their best performance of the year up, when it mattered the most for the team. And that's, to me, that's really special.
Well, one athlete we do want to mention specifically because he won the field performer of the meet, Paul's Pouliot. We've talked about him a lot this year.
Paul's did a great job. I mean, he's a gamer. He's a third-place finisher at the Indoor National Championships, and he's no stranger to high-pressure situations, and he handled this meet very, very well. He jumped incredibly. He's on a new pole that he'd never used before, and whenever he kind of learns the ins and outs of that stick, he's gonna put up some huge vaults. So a great job from him. A great job with Austin as a runner-up. He moved up in the national rankings as well. Giorgio won the high jump. As a senior, he's been a very consistent performer for us over the years, and Yannick, he won his first ever title in the shot. I really don't know. I mean, Forrest as a freshman to step up and win the 800 was incredible. Carolina, she took the title in the vault as well. Just overall, it was a fun meet. It was an exciting meet. We stepped up. We did a good job on the men's side. The girls, we had some very solid individual performances, but we're young, and every point that was scored, with the exception of Jenny Johnston, was from an underclassman. So the future for the women is very bright, and they did a great job, and I don't want to leave them out. There's a lot of emphasis on the men and how they perform, but I'm really proud of those girls as well. They did a good job.
Well, you get into a numbers battle there. You just don't have the amount of athletes. You go to a meet like that, it's not you've done some individual meets. This is team, so if you don't have the amount of athletes some other schools have, you're not going to be able to accrue the point, even if you're putting medalists up on the podium. But I know individually you're really pleased with how the women did.
Yeah, I mean, we've got some women that will go on to the regional meet and go on to the national meet and will do very, very well. So the men's team finish overshadows the women's a little bit, but by no means do I want to leave them out, because I am very proud of what they've achieved. And just last year that women's team was a runner-up team.
Yeah.
So at some point you lose seniors and you have to rebuild, and that's where we're at right now. And the men's team, we're really strong right now, but we've got to move on now, and we've enjoyed it, but the time now is for us to go get ready for the regional meet and do the best we can there.
I know you're happy to be down there because as far as being in the new conference, they did have the coverage. I know you're busy tabulating things, but there was some live coverage the parents and the fans were able to watch. Even during the rain delay, you're kind of able to keep up with what's going on that digital network.
Yeah, I've never been able to see it, being a part of it.
Right.
But I do hear some really good things from some parents and family members that don't get a chance to travel and see the athletes and fans. So it sounds like a great thing. I have never witnessed it myself, but I think
if you're watching that, you're not coaching.
Exactly. Yeah. But the conference meet was great. It was run very well. This is a prestigious conference and it's very competitive. And the fact that we're able to go in and mix it up with some teams that we weren't supposed to be able to mix it up with, I think it says a lot for where we're at.
How much has the new track facility played into the push this year? I mean, you're already a solid program, but how much did that help you out this year?
Well, this year, we didn't have a track until January.
Right.
So we did most of our training on grass, and we had to make ends meet for a long time. I think the facility is incredible. I think it's going to allow us to recruit at a higher level. I think it's going to keep our kids a little more injury-free in the long term. It's a better surface. It's a great thing for us. There's no question about it. Now, in terms of how much it helped us this year, it's really hard to say. It certainly didn't hurt us. But I think in the future, in the long term, that track is going to allow us to host major meets. It's going to allow us to have better practice functionality. And I think it's a great thing. And we're, as a staff and as a program, we're thankful to have access to it.
The NCAA's will be coming up, but track's a little bit different in the aspect that you've had your conference meet, but now you're going to have another meet next week. You got another Georgia Tech. Kind of used as a last chance qualifier for anyone still trying to get into the NCAA's.
Yeah, this Georgia Tech meet we're going to take 34 athletes that we think have at least an opportunity to advance. I would say right now we've got 16 to 18 athletes that I think will advance to the regional meet, and I've got another handful that are kind of sitting on the bubble. So we take them, we put them in a very, very high-level competition where everybody there is trying to qualify. So it's the best opportunity they're going to get to go in. They're peaked, they're ready to go. So, it's just one more opportunity for us to go out and battle and see where we come.
Coach, sounds good. Again, congratulations on the hardware.
I want to say one more thing before I forget. I know that I left somebody out, but Lewis Hansler absolutely dominated the decathlon, and his performance, I believe, is ranked number 13 in the country right now. So in the multi-events, you do not compete at the regional meet. If you're in the top 24, you will advance to the national meet, and right now he's looking very, very good to go on to the national championship. So I definitely don't want to leave him out, and if I left anybody else out, I apologize. It's been a crazy week.
Well, and you can always go to, I know Brad Pope does a great job with your media relations. They can go to GoTigersGo.com, go to the track and field pages, and all that information. Yeah. Every athlete is up there.
Absolutely right.
Coach, congratulations.
All right, thank you.
Kevin Robinson, track and field coach at the University of Memphis. I'm Jeff Brightwell for the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.